Sup, yo-yos? Put that in the wrong spot. I'll move that over. Oh, you know what? You probably can't hear me. But you can now. You bet. I'll get some more tomorrow. What's happening? What's crappening? What's crappening, peoples? Let me think here. Let me think here. Let me clear my throat. Do this. This. Come on. Come on, slowpoke. I think that's all I need. Yeah. No, I'll do him too. Just in case. And where's that other boy? There he is. Ding 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 ding. I'll hit him up just in case. Okay. Go up to there. Hello, Red. Red, I don't know how you feeling. The chat, link is in the chat, in the group chat, chat. Oh, there he is. I forgot somebody. Here we go. There we go. Hello, Mike. How's Mama Steve today? All right, Red. I know you're not feeling good. It's in the group chat if you want it. But I know you're not feeling good, and I hope you feel better. And if nobody wants to come on, that's cool. I just jumped on. I said something about it the other night in Lazy's live. I'd go no live tonight. In case somebody wanted to jump on and just BS. Just BSSS. That's all I'm going to do is BS. I saw a job where they were looking for DJs at a radio station not far from here. And I said something to Jackie about it. Jackie said, no, you ain't going to never be a DJ. You ain't good. No, it ain't going to happen. She don't think I can be a DJ. I thought maybe I could work as a DJ on a radio station, but she told me don't even apply for it. This is Wolfman Jack coming at you live from the pearly gates of heaven. Just took over 1,000 pounds of grain. Weighs to the... oh, wow. Holy smoke. I bet he did, making his rolls. That's good. That's good that you're teaching them how to make it from scratch. Because there may be a time when them boxes ain't on the shelf. Then what are you going to do? If you don't know what's in that box to make it, you know. So, yeah, you know, I'm glad Jackie told me how to make biscuits from scratch. Matter of fact, once I get some money set aside, I'm going to make another run and get a bunch of flour and stuff and stock up on that kind of stuff. So if if things do get bad, at least I can make biscuits or whatever I need to make here. I hope I at least get a deer this year. And if I can get one, and Tommy can get one, that'd be 2 for the freezer. Snake. Oh, Bomber Steve, I sent it to you on Facebook, your chat if you want to jump on under your name, a messenger. I think I just heard Jackie talking to my son on the phone. That's weird. I could hear that out here. Talking to somebody. Okay. Well, don't do it and drive. When you stop, you're more than welcome to jump on if I'm still on. Yeah, I don't know how far you got to go, but yeah, no, don't do it while you're driving. I can't have anything happen to my Aussie brother. Oh man, I saw. I gotta send you a video I saw the other day. It cracked me the hell up. You may have already seen it, but it was hilarious to me. Anyway, I'll tell you about it. This guy had an ad in the newspaper. He was selling his house, and at the bottom it said "No Asians." So a local reporter goes and starts talking to him about it. He says, "You don't want no Asians?" He said, "No, I don't want no." You know, he got that accent, that thick accent. It's either British or Australia. You know, I don't want no Asians. Anyway, finally at the end, the news reporter says, "Well, what are you going to do if an Asian wants to buy your house?" He says, "Oh, he can buy my house. He's got money. I don't care." And he's like, "Well, you said you don't want no agents." And then they realized he didn't say Asians. He said agents. And the newspaper guy had printed the wrong thing. Couldn't understand his accent, I guess. It was hilarious. What's up, Scotty? It'll last a while here. But I want to get a grinder. I want to make a lot of deer burger this year. I got a guy that's going to get me some beef fat, cow fat, and so I'll put that beef fat in there, mix it in, and do a 20-80, a 20-80 or 20 to 10, 80 to 90 lean burger, deer burgers. Because we use a lot of hamburger. We don't eat a lot of steaks, roasts, and stuff like. We eat a lot of hamburgers. So I'm gonna make hamburgers so I can grill them up if we want a cheeseburger, and we'll just have deer burgers. It's easy to fix and easy to do. So that's my intention. Nip this out real quick. Save the rest for later. It's my last one for the night, so I gotta save it. Anyway, 6 watching. How many are in the chat? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Who are the lurkers? Come on. Oh, Jackie's a lurker. 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. All right. Yeah, I do got 2 lurkers. All right. Who are the 2 lurkers? Come forward. Let's see who you is. There you go, Red. Oh, Tommy they're having a turkey shoot here. And they never had turkey shoots since I've been up here. I used to go to them every week in Southern Maryland. But they're having one up here. It's 3 shots, $10 a shot. You pay $30 at the beginning. You get 3 shots. It's for a half a cow or quarter cow, half a cow, half a pig, and something else. I forgot what the other thing was, bacon or something. I don't remember what it was. It was something, but it was a lot. So yeah. What's up, Jack? Yeah, you might be right, Jack. Jack, you might be right. All right, come on. Who's lurking? Come on, you lurkers. Let's see who you are. Gary Johnson. There's one of them. How you doing, brother? Hope everything's well up there north of me, up in your land. I might come up there one weekend for a day, for a Saturday or something. I might come up there and snoop around your neck of the woods in the public grounds, see what's loaming and grooming and roaming and hiding out. But it's good to see you, Gary. Thank you for coming in. Da, 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 da. And I guess if y'all have read my post or saw me on Lazy Acres, the job didn't work out. And I mean, it wasn't my fault. I mean, in my eyes, it wasn't my fault. Jackie said it wasn't my fault. So, I mean, I showed up the first 2 days on time for the 2-week orientation training with 2 weeks. And they hired me knowing I was disabled. And they also hired me knowing that I had, it was for a sit down forklift position. They knew that. And they also knew it was for the night shift. They also knew that. Day 2, they came in and said, "No, we got too many people on nights. We need people on days. That ain't gonna work for me." So then they came back and they said, and all of a sudden said, "Now we got to cross train everybody for not only sit down forklift, but you're also going to be trained to stand up forklift." I said, "That ain't gonna work." I said, "I'm disabled." They knew it from the start. They said, "Well, you're going to have to get trained and run it, and it's a 12-hour shift." I said, I guess I could have been an ass and just stuck it out and then did something if they had fired me because I couldn't do it. But I just went ahead and they already had a lot of money invested in me. I was getting paid, all that money just to sit there in that class. I just, I took the instructor to the side, more or less, but everybody was there. And I told him, I said, I don't think it's going to work. I said, I came in this morning to tell you face to face. I did not want to just not show up. I didn't want to call. I said, I came in and I wanted to tell you face to face that, this is the first thing out of his mouth was because of the night shift thing. Let me call. I'll get it straightened out. I said, that's not all of it. And I explained to him it was over having to do the stand up forklift. And I got neuropathy. If I stand up too long, my legs start burning real bad. Like I got a blowtorch on them, so I, he had to walk me out. And it's like walking through 3 Walmarts to get out of that place. It's so damn big. It's like 4 football fields of a building. And he told me that, it wasn't good. He said that was a bad policy. They came up and they shouldn't have done it. I said they shouldn't have done it to us. They should have waited to the next hire and told them before they hired them. And that way they wouldn't have wasted their time or the money of the company's time. So, I appreciate it, Red. So, hey, Lazy, the link is in the group chat if you want to jump on. Yeah, the link's there. You're more than welcome. Come on, brother, or April, whoever's there, both of you. Y'all more than welcome to come on. I love to have some company. So I just submitted, I think, 4 more resumes to 4 more companies. And I made sure I even read whatever my resumes and it said the same thing. I even put it in different places that I was disabled. I needed a sit down position. I could stand, but not for long. So, I just try to make it as clear as possible. When they call, I'll just try to make it best I can. And I'm not trying to put my business out there, but I've been honest and straight up with you all about everything from the beginning. Y'all are pretty much my family here. Most of y'all are family to me. So, I'm honest about my life here, and I'm, and I know people don't like people putting their personal business out, but to me, my personal journey is part of this channel because this is what this channel is about. It's my journey, my homesteading journey, my life journey, my everything journey. I mean, what me and Jackie do, or what's between me and her is between me and her. Personal to that point is for us. But you know, basic things like, you know, what I'm doing in my life, you know, I share with y'all, and you know, so that's what it is. It's a shame. Now the guy that the trainer the guy that's training me, I see the supervisor, but the guy training me and training the class, when I went to leave, he said HR would be getting in touch with me, and I said, well, that's fine. If we can work this out, I'll come back. You know, but it as long as it's under the understanding of those two things, it has to be night shift, and it has to be sit down only. And if we can work that out, I'll gladly come back. You know, I'm not mad. I don't have any bad feelings. It's just things happen, sadly, whether you want them to or not. So that's just the way it is. So anyway, I can get off this. I can get off this topic here. I don't want y'all getting bored with me on this. Because my life is not the exciting thing right now. So anyway, I still have full intention on getting my fence up this winter, getting my chickens free ranged, and next year working on getting more chickens and producing eggs, and hopefully within 2 years I'll be able to start selling eggs. If I can't find a job, I'm just going to start selling eggs, cash money, and then I hopefully can get my greenhouse built still. And once I can do that and my aquaponics greenhouse done, I can get enough stuff in for us to can, and whatever I have left over as far as fruits or vegetables, whatever, I can sell on a little stand on the side of the road somewhere, you know, just to make extra cash. I'm gonna make it work somehow. You know, I'm gonna do what I got to do. You know, however it works out, it works out. You know, raise some pigs, raise some goats, sell piglets off, sell pigs to be butchered, whatever. You know, I'm gonna try to make it work the best I can with what I got. My like I said, I put the link in hey Dad, how you doing, bro? I put the I love you too, Dad. I put the link in the chats that we're all in. So if anybody wants to come on, I'd love to have the company. Please go in the chat and come on in for a little while with me. If you don't want to, that's cool too. You know, it's all good in the hood. It's a little chilly out here, but it's not too bad. Been like a drowsy, drizzly kind of day. But I don't remember it raining, just real overcast and wet feeling. But anyway, that's what's going on in my life. Excuse me. That's what's going on in my life. Same old BS. But yep, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we had a short doe season. I didn't see any doe. Bow season's still in until, well, it gets in until January, December. So I still got my crossbow loaded or out here. This is the arrow. My bolts are 22 inches for my crossbow. I have a Barnett Whitetail Hunter. It's STR with step through riser, but I have a crank on it to crank my string back with. It's a very good crossbow. My wife got it for me a couple years ago for Christmas, and it's my first crossbow, so I do really like it. Hold on there, brother. I'll see you down there. I got to find the mouse and get you up in here. There you are. How you doing?
Oh, tired. Sorry, it took me a while, but on the phone here, every time I try to come in on the phone through that link, it tells me all this other stuff, and I have to do this other stuff again.
I'm sorry. Let me go full screen real quick. This is like I said, this is a 22 bolt that I use. This is a mossy oak arrow. Doesn't really have any other name on it, but this is the tip I use. It's called a Rage. and that red ring is holding those back, those razors back. So when it impacts right here, they actually spread out like that far or that far. So they spread out, and then it does a lot of massive damage. And hopefully the deer is very quick to die, and I don't have to track it very far. And my whole intention, whether I'm hunting with a gun or with a bow, crossbow, whatever, is for a quick and at least painless death as I can for that animal, and give it thanks for its life to sustain me and my family. And that's my whole intention once you know it's once that trigger's pulled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's best to do it quick and painless.
I try to make the best. We all make mistakes. Something will happen, but I try to make especially with a bow, I try to make the best heart shot I can make. I want that thing and I want that thing to bleed out fast as possible. And I hope the animal doesn't feel it, but it's a part of hunting, and sadly, it's the reality of it. But I want it to be the most quick and painless death that animal can have. And
well, that's kind of like somebody told me one time, said, if a tomato had a mouth, you'd probably hear it screaming when you pulled it off the vine.
Well, I got into an argument with a vegan about that, about eating meat one time. And I read an article about how plants react to music and whatnot, and they seem to have a stimulus of some kind. So, and they're actually are a living, breathing creature. I mean, they're not an animal, but they're a living, breathing creature that they still kill to eat. So, we don't know what they can feel and can't feel. I mean, I don't know. Scott, let me get something real quick. Glenn, keep talking to him. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Oh, Lord, are you going to put me on here by myself? I ain't good by myself now. And I can't see no comments on my phone, y'all, so I don't know what any of you's putting in. But howdy to all of you. Hope you've had a good day. I don't know what else to say. See if I can do something here. See if I can find the chat. See if I can see any of you saying anything. Well, Papa Rock in the house. Well, he said good night, all. Doggone it. I missed him. Homestead Land, where are you from there? I hadn't heard of you before. And Gray Johnson.
Sorry about that. Hey, look, it's Lawrence Welk Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Scott,
to start with the bubble machine too.
To answer your question, Scott, Glenn, I'm not cutting you off, am I? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was just trying to talk to people there while you was gone. What's up, buddy?
My son used this, Scott, this Rage with his compound bow. And I think this is more designed for crossbow, but he used one on his compound bow, and he shot his first deer with a bow. His first deer he ever killed, he got with a bow, and it was a doe. And he used one of my heads like this on his arrow, and he shot it right from where I'm at now, down. She was in our yard. He hit her, and she didn't go 20 yards, 30 yards at the most, and we found her. Now, you're talking about mechanical. I've never really used mechanical. Those are the first ones I bought. Those things for a pack of 3 are $50.
Dang.
Now, for a pack of 3 for $10, I bought these. And once the mechanicals are gone, I'll probably just stick with these. Let me open this, make this bigger again. There, Scott. That's just the regular razor broadhead, and nice. I do have 3 of these, and that's also, and I understand what you're saying, because mechanicals are guaranteed to malfunction. So, yeah, this is
talking about mechanicals. I came in late, so mechanicals. What are you talking about?
All right, that's a regular broad-headed arrow. It's got the 3 razors on it, and it's fixed.
Right.
It doesn't move.
Right.
Okay, this one is a mechanical broadhead. You see that red ring on it?
Yeah.
All right, that's a plastic snap ring. When this thing impacts here in the front, that ring busts, and this thing actually, these get pushed down, and they pop up to become like 2 or 3 inches.
Gotcha.
Sometimes they fail, sometimes they work fine, most, but
anything with moving parts, it's going to fail at some point. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Scott, I understand. I can tell you the one deer that we killed with the one that we have killed it. It functioned as it was supposed to function. It killed it very quickly. And that was with a compound bow. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I bought those because they were rated for crossbow. But I knew my son's compound bow at 20 yards would have a lot of force because he's got 65 to 80 pounds on that thing. Nice. And I know he's a good shot. So, the key to it is practicing your shooting and making sure that you know where you're going to hit when you release it.
Of course.
But yeah, I got both. Once I, but like I said, we're talking about $50 for 3 of these, $45, $50 for just 3 of these things. So
dang.
If you lose the arrow, you lost the tip.
Bought 2 for $90.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, them things aren't cheap, man. They're not cheap. And and that's another thing. People talking about all this ammo shortage and this shortage and that shortage. There ain't no arrow shortage. And when I got money, I stock up on arrows, 22-inch bolts. I stock up on them. And I got a bunch of field tips. Huh?
So I don't have anything to shoot arrows from. I guess I need to get myself a bow.
The arrows are only $5, and I got, like I said, I bet you I got 25, 30 field tips. This what they call practice tips, or for rabbits or squirrels or whatever.
The little, the little bullet head ones.
Yeah. So if ammo becomes obsolete, or if I want to save my ammo, at least I can still hunt. I can hunt with a crossbow.
It's a good idea. Good idea.
So.
For sure. It's, that's something I try to stay halfway prepared, but that's something I've just never even really considered, and I guess I should.
Well, we went to the store the other day, and steaks were like $50 a pack, $30 a pack, and for like 2 or 3 steaks.
Dude, they're so expensive.
Oh,
everything's
man.
so expensive. And everything's on hold, man. I got jobs messing up all over the place because I got stuff scheduled, but I can't get my goddamn materials. And a bunch of other people I know, same thing. And
well, I don't know if you heard, but my job didn't work out on day 2.
Oh man, what happened?
They changed. They said they had too many. I was hired under 2 things: night shift and the fact that I'm disabled and need the sit down position I applied for, sit down forklift. Well, they said, we got too many on night shift. We got to put on people on day shift. I said, I can't work day shift. So I kind of just let that go for now, But then they came back and said, now, as of today, we're going to cross-train everybody for sit-down and stand-up forklift, because the stand-up forklift drivers are complaining about being on it for 12 hours. So you may have to do 6 hours on a stand-up forklift. I said, dude, I can't stand up that long. So I said, that ain't going to work for me.
Damn, I was excited for you too, man.
I put in like 4 more resumes tonight, and I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sucks. I've got my whole trade that I've fucking spent 26 years doing, and that's falling apart. So, don't feel too bad.
I don't feel bad. I mean, I do feel bad, but Jackie's made me feel better than I was feeling, because I felt like I let her down and let everybody down. And
nah, man, if it wasn't what you signed up for, then you know what you can do and what you can't do. And we're not all in the same boat. We're not all a bunch of spring chickens.
But it wasn't my fault. It really isn't my fault. But at the interview, I told him the whole truth. I told him everything. I said, I've been on disability for 8 or 10 years. I wasn't positively sure where I could, But I've been on,
Right.
and I said I am still disabled. I just want to come back to work. So, but I just have to sit down. For a 12-hour shift, I need to sit most of it, and I can't.
Yeah. It's a long shift anyway, man.
They
Like,
don't.
I'm not trying to work for 12 goddamn hours doing what I do. I'm telling you, dude, I work 9 hours today, and not I shouldn't bitch because I can do it, but yeah, I'm worn out. And I have a piece of tile stuck in my goddamn eye that I can't get out. I can't see it because I'm half blind. I don't even know how I do tile anymore. But yeah, it hurts like hell. So that sucks.
Man.
But life is life, I guess.
So hopefully I can save some money and come down and buy some pigs from Glenn.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yep.
I hope.
Me too. I need to sell some.
Well,
I
I'm
need
trying to
to
get
get
some money
money.
together.
You got some cakes?
Yeah.
What's going on with that? What kind of cakes?
Most of them they're mixed between Hampshire and oh God, what's them big white ones?
I don't know, but Hampshires are good hogs.
Hampshire.
Hampshires are good pigs for food.
I never even heard of it. Huh.
Not Hampshire. What is that? The big white ones?
Is it like a feeder pig breed, or is that what they call the feeder pig breed? I don't know what the breed is, but
it's kinda, but that kind of what a lot of them uses now for feeder pigs. But they was old. It's an old breed.
Hold on a minute. Let me look here. Maybe I can come up with it. Large white pig, domestic large white British breed. No. Yorkshire.
That's one of them.
Yorkshire.
And then there's another.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me look down this thing here. All right, this is Yorkshire. Well, what else is there?
I was thinking there was another name for them too, or another breed of them, but
it might be because this thing had different. Well, that ain't what I was looking at. Let me see. Let me go back. That's not what I want. Let me go back. Chester White.
No. Bad when you get old and can't remember what kind of hogs you got, ain't it?
That's all right.
I understand. Not far behind. It's affecting me early.
Down here
all right, we got Berkshires.
Berkshire,
that's it. That's showing there's a black hog, but that's let's see, Chester White. Then they got Duroc, Hampshire, Landis, Poland, China, Spotted.
That every day.
It's Yorkshire. Didn't I already say Yorkshire? They got it twice. No, yeah, no. Berkshire. Okay. Well, Berkshire's a good pig too.
Yeah. Now that might be the reason I'm thinking about that. They might have been mixed between Yorkshire and Berkshire because they do drop some black piglets.
Look, I know y'all can't smell this, but I just picked this up and have no idea anything about it. I didn't even ask what it was. But that
Lord,
smells delicious.
Well, you ain't gonna eat it, are you?
No. I hope not. I might. They keep coming up with this shortage of materials. I might have no fucking choice.
Where did Glenn go?
I don't know. I guess he doesn't like potheads.
No, he's all right. He was pushing buttons. I guess he maybe pushed the wrong button. I guess he unpushed the wrong button.
Oh shit.
I don't know. It like it locked up or froze up or something. I don't know.
I was watching you push buttons and all of a sudden, whoop.
Yeah, I couldn't get. I had the comments pulled up and I couldn't get them to go away where I could see.
Jackie said that's compressed palmetto bugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it don't smell like that. I can tell you that. It smells like something beautiful. But.
Oh boy. Well, if it makes you happy, knock your socks off.
That's right. Agreed. I need something to make me happy. I'm in a foul ass mood tonight, so
Well,
trying to cheer up.
you'll be all
I
right.
saw that little StreamYard thing. I say, you know what? That'll cheer me up. So. Give me something to do.
Get on here with a bunch of fellow lunatics, you'll be fine.
That's right. That was my thought exactly, actually. But yeah.
What's April doing, Glenn?
She's got a bad headache. She's
Oh, man.
back in there in the recliner.
Dad, you still in the chat? No, he went to bed. Oh, man, I missed him.
Yeah.
He said good night.
Yep.
Oh, man.
When I went to the chat, I seen where he had said good night. I didn't even know he was in.
Yeah, I know he's not feeling well, and he's got going on with his brother's issues too. I feel bad for him. Man, I feel bad.
Yeah, he was telling us about that last night. I was hoping to got to see him and asked him how everything was the day, but
you know who's missing is the snowflake.
I was about to say, man, where's the goddamn snowflake?
Yep.
They're missing the snowflake.
Papa's a little woodpecker.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe I'll get her attention this way. Maybe she's asleep.
She might be.
Let's try this. Get her attention that way, maybe.
Yeah, because she did say that she was going to be ready for tonight.
Yeah. She's going to drink a beer. She'd been drunk already. I done froze up, twice?
I know. It took 2 sips.
Oh, jeez. That's bad. That's bad when we got a drinking game because of me freezing up.
Well, you know I'm in. So
I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe or something. Man. I don't know when I can laugh at other people like that.
I was like, thinking, I don't miss that.
Well,
that's funny.
All right, then. Maybe that'll shoot that piece of tile out of my eye. Some bitch.
That is funny.
Dude, I was setting these tiles today. They're 2 foot by 4 foot tiles, which, you know, it's a newer thing to have these giant ass tiles. And so you can't cut them on your saw because they don't make saws big enough unless you have like a shop or something. But you're not bringing a saw big enough to the job site to cut those things.
Yeah.
So you cut them with a grinder, and you got to get these special blades, and you got to hold it a very certain way. And I was like, all right, cool. I got this. And I didn't expect it. Normally I can blink my eye. I can see a chip coming off a tile. I'm used to this. I know to blink my eye. But these things don't normally chip if you know how to cut them. Apparently I don't know how to cut them. And just out of the blue, dude, it was a piece that was like, I don't know, 3/16 long by like, I don't know, 3/32 wide, went straight in my eye, and it was just glazed, so it's like glass. And that son bitch is stuck. I cannot get this son bitch out. I am so annoyed. I went by my girlfriend's house, and I was like, listen, I told her before I got there, I was like, listen, I think I've got this thing stuck in my eye. It's bad. It hurts. And, you know, dropped off some stuff and, you know, whatever. And she was like, I was like, can you please look at my eye because I can't see it. And she was like, I feel like it's better now because, like, you took a shower. It's been all day. I feel like it's better now. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want your help anymore because you feel like my eye is better now. I'm glad that you feel like my eye is better now. I have this giant piece of glass stuck in my eye. This sucks. I'm going home. I think I was already aggravated, and that is not what I wanted to hear. I really wanted her to say, baby, let me look in your eye. No, she wasn't in the mood. She was like, no, I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, for real? Like, I need help. Whatever, fuck off.
I was just looking. I think Calvert County. You know, Calvert County has all their buses are private owned, but I think the bus drivers are going on strike because they're not getting paid enough.
That well, good. Because I wouldn't put up with them little hellions. I got one, and I feel like I should get a paycheck for that shit.
I just saw that. I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they just don't take. I don't know why Culver County just doesn't take the school buses over like PG has or whatever, and just make it a county employee thing and just
Well,
just take the buses over.
they had to do something down here in Charleston last year, and I don't remember exactly what they ended up doing, but there was like one company that had a monopoly, and like if you moved, dude, I'd be calling the bus company over and over. Hey, this is where we live now. Can you stop by and pick up my kid? And I swear it took 3 weeks last time before they would come pick up my kid because you couldn't talk to anybody, nothing. And I was like, man, I got to take her. Like, I have to go to work. And, you know, I understand my daughter is my first priority, but I would like to be able to go to work on time and all that shit. But I would have to take her to school, pick her up. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, my job's an hour away. So that gives me 5 hours a day on the job or something by the time I drop her off and have to pick her up. And they were like, again, with this bullshit I've heard enough times tonight, well, it's not our problem. We'll get her in the system. Well, then what are we paying you for? Like, I don't understand. But they finally lost their contract and they're doing something different this year. They only missed her one day this year, and it was the first day of school. And I went to the school, and I was like, I'm not doing this again this year. And they were like, okay.
Hi, Patty. I see Patty's just. I just noticed Patty was in here. The Tinker's wife. The Tinker's wife. And I just seen the dog police just got home.
Oh shit!
The inside dogs are going crazy.
How's he liking that?
He likes it.
Yeah, good.
There's the dog Popo.
Oh my god, this
shaking his head. They got some pretty pit bulls that have been surrendered that they got to find homes for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got some nice looking dogs in there, but it's crazy.
Dude, I love pits. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I mean, I've met shitty pits. And I've met shitty, like every kind of dog.
I've met shitty people. What are you talking about?
I know. Like, I've met dachshunds that, like, I'm like, keep this motherfucker away from me because he bites me every time I see him. So I hate this motherfucker. Like,
well, the dog must know you.
Yeah, probably. But I've met pits that are like, they love me every single time they see me, you know? So I don't get the whole breed. Like, this breed is mean. This breed is not mean.
It's all in how you raise your dog, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
There goes Glenn messing with that phone again.
You gonna get cut off.
Man.
Shaky, have you seen do you have Netflix?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. There's a new show on there. Well, I don't know how new it is. It's new to me, but I watched the whole thing. Like, I binge watch it. I never do that. But the show called Midnight Mass, if you can find it on anywhere online or something, I recommend it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's a real interesting thing about what made me watch it was I read an article that said this will make anybody who is religious feel uncomfortable when they watch this. And I was like, what are they talking about? And it was like, you know, perspective of certain truths that I was like, wow, that's some deep shit right there. Like, but it was also kind of a horror movie kind of or show kind of thing. It's a series. I definitely recommend it. Like, I don't want to give.
I know I make a lot of people mad with what I say, and that's fine. You know what? That's fine. You know, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I believe in God and I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. But man, anything man gets involved with, he contaminates, and I truly believe he has contaminated that Bible. And I hate to say it. But I'm telling you, man, whatever man gets into, he destroys, tears up, hunts to extinction, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna get on a religious thing tonight. That's something for our show later.
Yeah,
But I truly believe the Bible has been
Well,
contaminated.
instead of it being a religious thing, just man, this is what we do. Like we have a hard time differentiating between like what's intuition and what's emotion. Um, so it's hard sometimes, like, and we do bad things not realizing it because we just truly feel this way. And
Well,
you know,
another
look at
thing
all
is
the
what we don't
birds.
understand, we fill in with other things that we think we know is to fill them in with. We, you
Right.
know, if we don't know, if it's unknown, man will take in and put his own fill in of it, whether it's right or wrong, he'll fill it
Right.
into his beliefs. And
Right. I was reading this thing the other day, so you know I'm into like the whole like science for me is what's um, you know the thing instead of religion or whatever. Um, so I always question, but I don't have the knowledge to figure this out. You know, people talk about the Big Bang, that's the beginning, and my whole life I've always been like, wait, that can't. Something had to happen to make the Big Bang happen, which means something had to exist before that. And so I was reading this article the other day about these scientists who were going back kind of further than that. And even in science, they were like, do not go that far. Like, you're trying to go too deep. They didn't want to go, like, all these scientists did not want to go back
so
before the
what
Big
if the
Bang.
Big Bang was the Earth before and we blew it up by nuclear war, and that was the Big Bang, and then it's been all recreated like Planet of the Apes thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, certainly.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. It's certainly there was certainly a nuclear thing happening, but you know what we define as nuclear is, you know, on a broader scale, it's a little bit more loose than that. But yeah, it's yeah, like these scientists were like, you're going to go crazy if you try to go back before this point of singularity. And I'm like, no, I want to know. I want to know what was on the other side. I want to know. Please, somebody tell me. But yeah, it was interesting to watch science devolve into, or not devolve. I'm sorry, that's not the right way to put it, but to get kind of religious about it, where they were just like, no, you don't ask these questions anymore. Don't ask these questions. And I was like, no, there is more. We should ask these questions. But anyway, it was funny to watch, so to read. Apparently, they did some math and got before the Big Bang, though. I want to know.
What are you doing? His phone must be ringing.
Man,
he froze up and
can
turned sideways.
you guys hear me?
Yeah, but you're sideways.
Yeah.
And you're frozen.
Yeah, I know. Rob is calling me. Wait, I'll just tell him I'll call back. Maybe there we go. All right. Rob was calling. So, yeah, you know, when I moved to Arizona, finally, I got screwed this week. I was supposed to leave next week, so that got messed up. But Rob was like, today, he was like, I'm gonna kill our fucking boss. Like he has not left the job site today, and I can't stand this man. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's cool. I've made this whole plan. And you can't stand this motherfucker. That's great. I'm glad my plan got fucked up this week, though, because maybe that's a sign. We'll see.
Des sent me a message, and I'm not sure if I understand what she's saying. She's, I'm outside having a smoke, but we'll be watching until it's done. I don't know if the smoke's done or the show's done.
What is she talking about? The
smoke's she's outside having a smoke, but she said she was going to watch until it's done. So I don't know if it's the smoke is done or if she's gonna watch until the show's done.
My smoke's not done. I can tell you that because I just picked it up tonight, so I'm good.
Well, I guess in that sense, if she's waiting for the show's done, she ain't gonna drink weed tonight. Well, he's frozen.
I hope she come in.
Huh? Am I frozen?
Hey. No, I am. I was.
Oh.
Shaky was there for a second.
Shaky's
she said smoke. I'm watching smoke. Well, come on in, Des.
We
miss you. Look, you'd have been drunk by now. I done froze up 3 times.
And the last one was a bad one.
Story of my life.
You'd had to take 2 drinks for the last one.
Dude, I think all my stuff turned way down. I gotta hit some buttons for a minute. If I disappear, sorry.
David Copperfield. Let's watch him disappear. Poof.
Oh.
Yeah, Gary. I mean, I don't know, Gary. It's hard to say what it was. I don't know. You know, who knows?
Hey.
You never know what anybody sees. I know what I witnessed one night, and it wasn't of this world.
Hey, so I don't know how to work this thing. My volume went way down. And I tried turning up the volume on my phone. That doesn't work. What other button should I hit?
Thank you, Patty, for stopping by. It's nice having you here.
You on the phone?
Yes.
I'm not really sure on the phone.
All I know is volume on the side.
Yeah, I tried that. It's not working. Maybe I should get out and get back in. Let me do that. Hey, I'm gonna call Rob real quick and see what the hell he wants. And
hey, why don't you call Rob back real quick since you're gonna jump out?
I might do that real quick, and, and then I'll get back in.
Jump. Glenn,
I'm too old to jump.
Do you feed your pigs the grain all together, or do you do they eat like pasture or?
Well, they was in a pasture, but they kind of wore it slop out.
Yeah.
So now I'm having to feed all the time, grain feed.
Now, will they eat hay? I know pigs that have eaten hay. I mean, will yours eat hay? Or have you tried?
I've not really tried. I mean, I've had some old hay that I've thrown in down there that I didn't want the cows to get a hold of. Just let them, tear it up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen them eat some of it, but I don't think a hog would eat enough hay to survive on very long.
Yeah. I got
unless they were starved.
I got 10 acres. And I'm going to fence in. When I'm done, I'll fence in just about all of almost 8 acres of it, I guess. But it's all going to be woods. It's all going to be woods and downhill mountainside. So I guess they can eat acorns and root. And I'm going to feed them grain. I'm going to get one of those trailers, because there's a grain mill over west of me or east of me. There's a grain mill, and I'm going to get one of those like 3-ton grain trailers, and just fill it up. And then when I get here, I'm going to have it so I can back it up and have a ledge, but I'm going to have it back up so I can dump it to another container, a big container. And then, because that way I can have, because I'm sure there's going to be different grain for the pigs than it is for the chickens. I don't think they're all going to eat the same thing, but
now pigs and chickens, you can get your grain and stuff mixed for your chickens, and it'll be fine for the pigs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll be all right then. Maybe I can just leave it in the trailer. Them trailers are about $3,000, I think, is what I was looking at. Like $3 or $4,000, but they were,
Yeah. I know now. That's what I do. The feed I've got is actually for chickens, and I feed it to the hogs too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that might be all right then.
Yeah. Now, I don't know about getting hog feed for the chickens, but all your feeds are made out of the same grains. It's really just vitamins and minerals and stuff like that you put in it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But you take your wheat, oat, corn, all that stuff, it's the same, I mean, yeah, they might use, more corn and less wheat.
Spoke too soon. Let me let her up in here.
Well, hello, Daz.
What is a full size? Say you got about a 400-pound hog. How much does one of them do you feed each one of them in grain a day? About 5 pounds? Do you know? I don't. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Probably about between 3 to 5. You know, it's cordon. A lot of times a hog, the bigger they get, the less they actually eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
A growing pig will eat pretty much just about all you'll get it.
Yeah.
But after they hit a certain size and age, they'll just kind of level off and they, you know, or drop down some really. Just like with a chicken, you know, you take a little chick, when it's about half grown, they eat a whole lot more than it will after it gets grown.
Huh. Now I'll probably go get a couple of deer feeders and put down through, you know, one up here, maybe one down the bottom, and fill it up with maybe cracked corn or scratch grain or something, and just let that go off like twice a day, just to give them something, you know, a little extra. But
The only bad thing about that, you better be ready to move them every so often because they will start, especially if it's got any salt or minerals or anything mixed in it. If you keep feeding the hog in the same spot with feed like that, it'll get the flavor in the ground, and they'll actually start eating and digging down through the ground trying to get more.
Oh wow! So any excavating I done, just put them up there and put salt in the ground.
Yeah, just like a deer.
Yeah,
you know, a deer, you pour out a pile of salt, and they'll pull out a big old hole.
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
You better now.
Had to make sure. Yeah, everything's plugged in now. Phone's plugged in, tablet's plugged in, both monitors are on. My command post is all ready.
Major Tom to space control.
There you go.
Now she's got
I haven't heard that song forever.
Yeah.
Well, oh, and I got my beer.
There you go. Oh man. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Y'all have a good night. I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck you.
No, you still got 2 minutes my time.
Oh, okay. Do you still need me to give you the countdown later?
No, I think we're all right tonight. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, long day. Long day.
Not for me.
I don't know. It went by pretty fast for me trying to get all my stuff done before it rained.
Oh, I had to drive out in that rain. Oh, my goodness. I was like, it stopped raining. I get in the car. I'm going down about a mile down the road. I go around the bend, and all of a sudden, it downpours to whiteout. And of course, the road goes like this a little bit, and there's a tree, and cars are coming from the other side around the bend. I'm doing the old lady driving.
Yeah.
I'm like up here at the steering wheel, trying to look out the window, and I'm like, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I was like, oh, great. Now I look like my grandma. I'm sitting behind the wheel, close at the steering wheel.
Well, that house close.
Yeah, it was bad. I couldn't see. And then I got to work and it's still raining. Got inside, and then it stopped long enough for my cousin to come in from home, and then it downpoured again, and then it was fine after that. But I don't like driving in the rain. I've been in 2 car accidents in the rain,
Yeah.
and neither were my fault. So I got hit by a car the day after my 13th birthday on Friday the 13th by a priest. And then the second time I was the monkey in the middle. 3-car accident. Yep. So I don't like driving I don't like being out in the rain. But anyway, so tell me. Go ahead.
I said I've got where I don't even like driving in the rain no more either.
Yeah. It's not just your driving, it's like everybody else's stupidity. You know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
I used to be the stupid one out there, you know, it pouring the rain running 100 miles an hour, you know. Now I'm the one out there running 20 miles an hour wondering where everybody's in such a hurry.
Yeah. I'm trying to read Gary's comments here.
Oh yeah. Gary had a wild experience while hunting one time, and he's been dealing with it for a while.
Gotcha.
Great guy, you know, and I feel bad for what he's been through because I'll tell you, I can understand it to a point. I really can. I mean, I understand it 100% actually, but it's hard to talk about sometimes. And people just look at you like you've lost your mind, but it's all right. It is what it is. You cannot see what you've seen.
Yep. Okay. Are we gonna sit here in silence now? Can I have to put some Paul Simon and Garfunkel on the sound of silence here? You know.
Yep. That's right.
Oh, and he froze. Great. No, he
That's
didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No,
I
he
froze.
did.
Yeah, I froze. Go
he
ahead.
almost had me, and then
No,
he
yeah, I
smiled,
froze.
and
I
then you
froze.
froze.
No, I did freeze. It was turning here. I froze for like 30 seconds, I guess.
But it was funny though. I go, no, he didn't, because then you smiled.
It must have kicked right back going.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, I had done 4 birth certificates this week. 4 babies born this week.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, busy day. 4 birth. Oh, there he goes, freezing again. Great. Oh.
Am I?
You turned sideways and you didn't move.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, great.
I was reading something, I guess.
Got it. And then you turn, you go, was I? And it's like, oh, nope. He blew himself. I almost had a drink.
I need to go.
Yep.
You can hold that. You can hold that look only for a short time.
Oh man.
I like it. This is my Friday. I'm enjoying my Friday.
There you go. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, I am. I ordered a new phone because my phone doesn't go it goes 4G, and now that they took the 3G off, it's like running like stupid. So I had to go and spend money that I did not want to spend.
I don't know what my phone is. I don't know what G it is.
I'm just thankful that I've been with the company for like 9 years now, and
Oh wow.
and so I got a discount, so that helped. Oh, and then I went online. Like they sent me a flyer for 149 for a 279 phone, and then I get online and it's 139. I'm like, I'm ordering it online. That's $10 more cheaper.
You can usually find better deals online.
Well, I went through the company because I went through Amazon and eBay, and the cost of the phone was still like $279, and for brand new, and the one I'm getting is brand new anyway. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take my discount and then the extra 10 off just going through their own company, then going into the store with the flyer.
I gotta mute.
And then they want to charge you. When I went in the store, they go, yeah, and it's $35 to activate your new phone.
Here we go.
I'm like, what?
Yep.
I'm like, that's ridiculous. I never had to pay that much when I did my new phone before. So I just got a new phone and went in. They switched everything over.
Bing, ding.
So we shall see. I'll just go to a different store and see what they do.
Jackie says she lost her whole.
Who you with?
Boost.
Don't they
Mobile. My
use the
son.
SIM?
Yes and no. And then my son's with Metro.
Well, it's hard to say. If they had the little SIM card, you should be able to just take it out of your phone and stick it in the new one. We're
going to look at my phone when I get my new phone. We're going to look at this phone. We're going to take it apart, put the pin in and see what's if it is.
I'm with Sprint, and evidently it says T-Mobile got them as an issue with the SIM cards. I don't know if they got it fixed or not, but there was an issue with them.
My girlfriend had an issue with her SIM cards through Metro, and Metro I think is through T-Mobile.
Red, BF is Bigfoot.
Okay, it's not best friend, boyfriend. Okay, Bigfoot. Okay,
Sesame Squatch.
I gotcha. I know Bigfoot. I know a big. I don't know a Bigfoot, but I understand Bigfoot. If I did, I'd be introducing you.
I remember looking at the National Choir one time. Girl said she was dating Bigfoot. They were gonna have a baby together.
Geez.
I was like, wow, I like to see that.
Mm.
What's that gonna look like? Damn, I stepped on a toad. No yawning on this show. You can cuss,
but
you can
not
smoke,
Boost.
but you cannot yawn.
Jackie, Sprint was with Boost, but Boost is not either of them, or any of them, I should say.
There's a Boost over near one of our doctors. We can come out of our doctors. I see it says Boost on the side of the building. What's up, Glenn?
T-Mobile did on Boost, but when they done that thing with Sprint, they had to sell Boost off. And from my remembrance, I can't remember if it was Dish Network or DirecTV. I think it was Dish Network bought it.
DirecTV owns AT&T.
Do what?
DirecTV owns AT&T.
Okay, it was Dish Network in.
I had US Cellular. That was crap. But
years ago I had AT&T. Yeah, years and years ago when I first got my first cell phone, it was AT&T with the little antenna, and then it was Verizon, and then T-Mobile, and then it's been Boost for the last 9 years.
I don't remember who I had my first cell phone through. It was a bag phone. I don't even remember who the service provider was.
That's what I was trying to think. I don't think it was a
business
back when I got my first one.
It was some private owned business. I don't know.
I haven't had any issues with my cell phones. Just being down here.
$10 a month and 10 cents a minute.
Hello, Michelle.
That's one thing I do not miss.
Michelle, the link is in the chat, in our group chat, Michelle. If you want to come on. But you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can sit there and watch me get drunk. Off of one beer.
If you don't like it, it's all right. We used to not being liked. Oh, man.
I'm a lightweight. I admit it. That's why I don't go out anymore. This is my bar time. It's all you all. I just have to go outside and smoke, though.
Yeah, I just smoked my last one, so I'm done until tomorrow. I hope. Fine. Maybe I'll quit again. I don't know.
When I don't know, it happens. It happens. It doesn't. It doesn't. Just don't hit yourself if you don't.
Yeah. Yep, and it ain't like I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow morning. So hey, heck with it.
Yeah, sorry. I read that. Sorry to hear about that, but I totally understand at the same time. Yeah.
Shit happens.
Some jobs are just not. My friend's son, I should say, and I'm friends with the son now. She passed away, but her son's the same age as my son, and he's switched this past year at least 7 or 8 different jobs.
Wow.
Yeah. So it happens. It happens. It doesn't. It doesn't. It depends how far they are from where you live.
I couldn't. Well, I got to drive an hour. I'm gonna have to drive an hour no matter what. But
yeah.
I was surprised at the rules and regulations they had. Man, you can't have any piercings, man or woman. You can't have any piercings. No earrings in. You can't have nothing in. You can only have a bottle of, and it has to be in the bottle of clear water, regular, just plain water. Nothing else allowed on the floor. You can't have a soda bottle with water in it. You can't have a personal drink bottle with water. It has to be a bottle of water. And I mean, there was just a whole bunch of, man, I couldn't
stupid rules.
A bunch of them. One guy worked in a different part. He couldn't wear deodorant or
Okay,
cologne or
Michelle.
anything. He couldn't wear
That's
any
right,
kind
Jackie.
of anything, any cologne or anything. No body, no deodorant. He couldn't wear nothing because of where he worked in there. Making downy sheets.
Yeah, you don't want your scent to mix in with the Downy scent.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Totally.
That was upsetting, crazy. Maybe I'll get a job at McDonald's.
Hey, what? It's how much to start?
But if someone makes me mad, I just throw the hamburger at them. What the hell? Here's your freaking hamburger. Get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or 11. I think I saw a sign up that it was like $11 an hour. I went to the McDonald's the other day to get a quarter pounder with cheese with mac sauce, and it took me. I made the order at 12:29, and mind you, I had not been at the
kiosk.
Yeah,
to
make
the
order outside drive-through.
Okay.
I had not been at the machine yet to place my order. I was already in line for 10-15 minutes. Placed my order. By the time I got my order and got out of line, it was 25 minutes later. My food was cold and disgusting.
Man,
the ice
Jackie,
melted in the soda.
You'd have seen a mushroom cloud going up.
Yeah, my soda was nothing but water because the ice melted.
Jackie can tell you, I'm not sure which ones, but a lot of those foods they make, they constantly make. Certain ones they make on order, like a quarter pounder with cheese. They make it to order. They don't make them until somebody orders one. So there's only certain things that they make when they order them. But
and mine was special. And mine was a quarter pounder with cheese, extra pickle, mac sauce.
And it was still cold.
We got two of them. Plus, we ordered non-salted fries because I have to watch my salt intake, and there's some heavy hitters at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it was cold. Everything was cold by the time I got my order. I'm like, what the hell? And so they give you the receipt, and I'm getting on there. Okay. I get on the website. Chicka. Cold food. I was waiting for line forever. Blah.
Well, Jackie, evidently they didn't make hers fresh that day because she got hers cold.
Mine was cold because there was 6 or 7 cars in front of me, and they were waiting, and I was waiting, and there was people behind it was a double driveway, so to both sides there's people waiting to get in. It was disgusting.
There I went.
And it was one of the better McDonald's.
Am I back? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, it was one of the better ones. Yeah, quarter pounder is the only one that is fresh, and it's also very good when it is fresh. But I'm telling you, I don't know if they were short-staffed or they had brand new people that didn't know how to do anything, but it was rough. Oh, I'm so jealous. My cat does not do that.
No, buddy.
No snuggles with my cat. She's a witch.
What you want? You want a can of food, and I already fed you a can of food. You're not getting another can of food. You're already fat enough.
So come on, Daddy.
No. I'm Grandpa. This is Tommy's cat. Tell me he ain't.
He just wants some snuggling.
Look at his belly.
He's so
like
cute.
He's starving to death.
He's so cute, though.
That beef rose.
Did I?
For a second.
Your freezing is not that bad tonight. It's just like a quick whoop. He's back.
Good.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a couple of times he froze the night. You could still hear him and everything talking, but they just wouldn't move.
Yeah, well, I missed those, so I'm not drinking up for those.
Oh man!
I saw him play there. He went again.
Yeah, you just blinked.
I think since she's been in here, I know you froze 5 or 6 times, and she ain't took a swaller yet.
But I haven't seen it. No, I've done it twice. I've done it twice now. Pick on me. Look, I'm going to have this beer. All right, don't worry.
Is that
this beer will be
What is that?
Yes, it is.
Goodness.
Oh, she got the good stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. I drink that
Yeah.
Natty Light and Bush Light, and she got the Budweiser.
It's the only
Oh,
beer I really like.
that's the only kind. Or for years, that's the only thing I would drink.
I like an IPA out of Vermont that's really good from the factory up there, the Fiddlehead factory. They
Yeah.
have this beer this IPA that's really, really good.
Oh,
And
wow.
they only sell it in that area, like Vermont and the border of New Hampshire. And that's pretty much it. You have to like hunt it down and beg them to sell you a grog in order to have an extra.
You know,
But it's very, very
I
hard.
haven't drinking a soda. I don't know how many
Oh
years.
Lordy, Death froze.
Huh?
I suppose.
Death froze up tonight.
I haven't drank a soda in so long. But I tell you, there's one soda I want to try that I've never had, and I need to go to Maine to get it, and that's a Moxie. Never had
A
one.
Moxie? Never heard of it.
They're only in Maine. They're only in Maine. Moxie soda is only in Maine, and I've always wanted to try one, but I've never had one.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, and I grew up in New England, so it tells you that much. But yeah, I was shocked when Steven, my boyfriend who passed away from cancer, when he was alive, and I went to go visit him in Vermont. He took me to the Scottish pub, so he had some Scottish whiskey, and I had the IPA beer. It was so good.
That one guy I watch is up in Vermont on YouTube.
Lumna
Goldshall
Acres.
Farms. No, Goldshall Farms has Morgan has the duck and geese farm and has the
I haven't
dog.
seen that. I'm gonna have to.
He's good. He's really cool. He's got a great show.
Yeah, if I could afford to go back up to New England, it would be like Western Mass, and then that way I can be be right near actually New Hampshire and Vermont. So I can go into New Hampshire for no state taxes and then go to Vermont for my IPA beer and my favorite cheese.
I tell you what, when at a driving tractor trail, I hated to go north, but out of all the places I did go, I missed the most is Ipswich. I really enjoyed going to Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich is gorgeous.
It is a
Yeah,
beautiful little
Ipswich,
town,
Topsfield.
man. God, it's so nice.
Topsfield too is another one. Topsfield's got like the narrow roads. Well, I'm gonna say narrow roads. It's one lane each way back in my day, and then they'd have the trees, so it'd be like a covered road, kind of like down here at the canopies of the trees, and it's just absolutely breathtaking when the leaves changed when it was fall. Yeah, I can understand. It's beautiful up there.
I like Boston and all.
Expensive.
Boston's a cool city. I mean, I'm not a city person, but if Boston was a cool city down in the harbor area, I liked it down by the harbor. You know, right there.
Yeah, where the
beside Logan
aquarium is
Airport
in
and
that
stuff.
area.
Yeah, down beside Logan Airport, and where Hook's Lobster and all. They got the big ship there, I guess, from the Tea Party replica or whatever. Yeah, that area. I just love that area. That's the only area I like.
That's the Tea Party. Yeah, I'm thinking of Plymouth. That's the Mayflower. That's out in Plymouth.
But yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I loved going up to Ipswich. You got up into Mass. It was really nice, and I'd even go from there over into New Hampshire to drop off clams. It is just a pretty area.
It is. It's gorgeous.
The school buses up there were station wagons. That was the coolest thing. I was like, yeah, I seen a station wagon, like a Ford LTD station wagon going down the road, said school bus on it. I was like, what the hell is that? Sure enough, it got two kids on the side of the road, turned the four ways on, and the kids got in each door. I'd never seen a station wagon school bus.
Yeah, it's whatever, because like certain areas, there's not a lot of kids.
No.
And then you just hop in a car, and they've got the little thing on the top of the car that lifts up. And then when they're not driving the school bus anymore, it becomes like a regular station wagon.
Yeah, it's a school bus. I mean, actually, it's a school bus. I was like, the hell is that?
Yeah,
had like 6 kids in it, and then went on to school. I mean, it was badass.
Oh, that's sweet, Michelle.
Oh, man, that's cool. Oh man. Poor Glenn, he's gonna fall asleep in that chair. Look at him. He's gonna start snoring.
That means I'm gonna have to swig because he'll be frozen if he sleeps, and then we'll be like,
Michelle's
go.
so tired. Michelle's so tired she wouldn't know what that duck was on the wall behind him.
That's Quack.
Yeah, the StreamYard.
Okay, Red. Hurry back if you can.
Yeah, it's been a pretty busy morning for me. I got up this morning, had a pasture down there. I'd been wanting to get bush hog, got it done, and jumped on the lawnmower, mowed the yard, mowed around part of the other fence that was trying to short out, and broke the
I'm
fence,
glad
had
we
to
don't
fix
have a yard. I'm so happy we don't have grass.
How many more times do you have to mow before like winter? No more grass growing.
I figure I'm probably, well, as soon as I get the trimming done and the rest of it up through there done, I'm probably done for the year, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's November. We're about a week out of November, aren't we?
Weekend
November
Sunday,
starts Monday.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah.
we are. Yeah, you probably won't get, and it's really going to shorten days here next week. What, the 7th? We switch daylight savings time or whatever it is, or
Well, that don't change the
clock.
sun. That just changes your clock.
Yeah, but doesn't it get dark like at 5
Fall
o'clock,
back.
Yeah,
or does it get dark later? Dark earlier.
Dark
dark
earlier.
early.
Yeah. So the grass won't
Yeah,
have as much
Sunday, November
time.
7th.
Yeah,
So
the sun
next
won't
a
have as
week
much.
from this Sunday.
Right, the grass won't have as much daylight, so it won't grow as much.
The sun is also closer to the earth. And then the end of December, then we start going to solstice, and then it starts switching over, and it starts getting lighter again.
Michelle wants to know, Glenn, did you get the pictures I sent to April?
Today,
I don't know.
I don't know. I hadn't been in long when you sent the thing saying that you was going live. So she ain't showed
I
me
don't
no
know,
pictures
Gary.
today.
I don't know either. I know it's a lot of electrical inside of a ghost, puts off a lot of electric. So and our brain actually works through electric, and our nervous system works through electric. Just because that the organ isn't there, or the things for it to travel through is there, doesn't mean it still can't travel through the air. So I mean, who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh,
Yep.
here we go. You ready? Daylight savings time concludes at 2 a.m. excuse me, on Sunday, November 7th, when the clocks will fall back 1 hour. Days continue to get shorter, and Wednesday will be the last day the sun sets later than 6 p.m. until March 11th.
There you go.
Yeah, but if they leave the clock alone, it wouldn't be quite as bad.
I wish they would, if it's spring, say we're in fall, right? We're in fall now. So if we just went back a half an hour instead of a full hour, just go back a half an hour, put it in the middle, and never touch that damn thing again.
Yep, that's what
I could
I've
deal with
said
that.
for years.
I could deal with that. You know what? Heck with it.
Because 30 minutes either way ain't gonna make that much difference.
Who's Shane Dawson?
Yeah, who's Shane Dawson? Which
know.
channel, Michelle? That's not Kinfolk, is it?
How does it think? Well, same thing. Just because it doesn't have a mass, a physical mass to hold in the electricity, our brain works off firing electrical waves. You know, the air, it can still fire. You know, those things can still travel through air in a condensed in a confined space. So I don't know.
Don't know.
I'm not one to question it.
Up our steak froze again.
I'm what?
I said, you froze again.
Ow. You put your claws in my leg.
All right, here we go.
And Dea's froze again a while ago. She was there talking in her mouth.
Look at that mid-drink.
There.
I take a picture of that. If I couldn't get a picture in time. I should have got a screenshot of that. Dang it.
Good.
Yeah, I couldn't get a screenshot in time. She perfectly froze with that bottle straight up. I couldn't get a damn picture of it to save my life.
Yep.
That was a perfect picture.
That's when you get the screenshot button ready at the bottom of the screen.
YouTube channel. Just search his name, and he did a video on the third bridge on Oh, I remember that now. Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Shaky, only thing you got to do
I
is
know
go
who you're
back
talking about.
afterwards and watch it up to that point and then screenshot it.
Oh, I don't watch those kind of videos. Ay, ay, ay.
I was gonna mess with y'all and try to hide when it came back.
Yeah, I sat here wondering is he froze or just thinking?
No, I froze. I was hiding. I was trying to get down so when it came back, I wouldn't be there just to mess with y'all, but it didn't do it.
Yep.
Tells you I'm paying attention.
Oh man. That wind's starting to blow. That's why it's starting to freeze up on me. Anytime
Yeah.
it comes in on them damn power lines, phone lines,
Yeah.
internet.
As long as you don't lose your power.
No, we
You
don't
got
lose
your
it very often
lanterns
up
and stuff
here.
ready?
Oh,
I'm sorry?
we don't lose it much. We really don't lose it much.
That's cool.
Once in a while, but not very often. Once in a blue moon.
Good. We do from time to time. Some idiot hits a pole, hurricane,
Yeah.
you know, lightning strike.
That's our biggest one. Those times, a tree
Storm.
falling or a lightning strike.
Yeah. Storm.
Yeah.
For
I remember
most
the
of our
first hurricane.
I'm running through the woods.
Yeah, our power lines don't. Not. I mean, some of them go down alongside the roads, but most of them go through the woods. They don't even. And they hire these crews to come up here and they clear them out on both sides like a road. I mean, those power lines.
Oh yeah,
got a lot of room.
that's the way ours are.
Yeah, they can't do it here because if they do that, it goes right into the townhouses on yard. So they can't clear out too much because then they're exposed to the road.
On the back side back there, we got 3 of them big high-powered lines coming through. One comes up and turns and comes back across my brother's property, and one goes straight on up the mountain, and the other turns and goes back the other way.
Wow.
There's like a big
But
back there.
the electric company keeps that all cleared up though, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's aggravating
Yeah, because
sometimes. You be back there planning to do stuff, and then you come in and you got a note hanging on the house. They're gonna be here on such and such day to do this and that. And
right. Yeah, what is it? Simple Life Reclaimed. They have like all these wild raspberries and blackberries, and it's in the fields where the big towers are. And so they were waiting for everything to come up so they can at least pick some. And they
yeah,
come in and they take it all out. And they're
or
like, oh,
spray it.
Glenn, do you live on the same road Tony lives on?
No,
Hey, froze up or I froze up.
I didn't see you freeze.
I froze. Somebody
we
froze.
don't live about 3 or 4 miles
I probably still
apart,
froze.
but there's a couple of roads I got to get there. What, did I freeze up?
No.
No, I think I froze up. I don't know. I only one circling is Des. There she is. There she's back. I think it's me.
That's funny because I don't see you freezing on my end at all.
Huh.
Well, I've seen him freeze a couple of times, and that one time you was there talking, but your mouth wasn't moving. Like that's the first time I'd ever seen Des freezing up.
That's a shocker.
Mm.
All right, he's frozen or he's faking it.
I believe he's froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Yep. Yeah, we can say go. Hot and
when he moved, But he would like you could see like the shift in the camera when you unfroze. So I'm like, yep, he did it. The internet modem keeps blinking, so that may be it. Jackie said.
Mm. Son of a booger.
No, you wanted to keep doing that because then you get me drunk.
Yeah, Jackie might be sitting in there unplugging the cord every once in a while, Dave.
She's wiggling the wire.
Uh-huh.
Jackie, are you
Don't
wiggling
give
that
her
wire to
any
get me
ideas.
drunk?
Don't give her any ideas.
No, she was trying to get me drunk, so she's just gonna freeze you until I drink my beer.
Damn.
You said you wanted to hurry up and get Des to the giggling stage.
Good gravy.
Good gravy. What is
Good
it?
gravy.
Beef, chicken.
Whatever you want. Good gravy. No clue, Gary. I have no clue. I don't know.
No, Jackie, I have 5 more bottles left, but I'm saving those for one every week. There might be here for when Shaky goes live.
You can go through a 6-pack in one night with me. If you did one ounce shot with a 12-ounce beer every time I froze, you would definitely go through a 6-pack in a night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I'd be like tequila and beer.
Yeah, she'd
With
have done
a
been
lemon chaser.
Jackie, we're gonna have to go to Florida and teach Des how to play dice.
Oh gosh. I'm in trouble, aren't I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I hope something exciting happens this weekend. I'm still on the hunt for that snowman, and I'm going to search for it this weekend. I want it.
I swear I saw one at a yard sale, but it was a big one, not a little one like that. It was probably, I don't know, it was pretty big.
Yeah, the one that I'm after is
One at
$17,
tabletop.
and
Yeah,
tabletop is about this big. I have the smaller version for my tier tray. Jackie, oh no. Dice, me,
Yeah, she knows how to play dice.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
7-11 or Snake Eyes, 3 in a row. You can get pretty toasted pretty quick.
How's April?
She's complaining with a headache today.
Aw, so sorry to hear that. Headaches stink. Did she drink enough water? Did she eat?
I know she's ate today, but now the water and stuff I don't know because I've been out about all day.
Jackie's got to take a shot. Jackie takes a monthly shot in her stomach for headaches. I think it's her stomach.
Oh, heck. I figured probably sinuses. I know my allergies is kicking my butt here lately. So
yeah, it's been up here
that
too.
was too.
Doctor put me on steroids that you got to take like 9 the first day, and then 8 the next day, and 7 the next day, and then 6 the next
Z-Pack.
day. No, it came in a bottle all loose, but it was just steroids, and I take 3, 3, and 3, and then I take 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, and then 2. Anyway, it goes down each day. It's one less.
I know the Z-Packs used to be like that, but I've had them to give me the Z-Pack before, and it'd be loose in a bottle like that too. But I can't take them.
I think the boys went home. The boys you had last night, what you went home?
Junior?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he went home last night. Yeah. He was well, his daddy was outside talking on the phone. He was sitting in here when we first went live, and then he started getting a phone call, so he went outside, and then he come back in and said they had to go.
Jackie, do you mean Z-Packs are antibiotics? Because I don't know what an A-Pack is.
A pack. Oh, a pack. Oh, okay.
I think she meant to say Z-Packs are antibiotics.
Yeah.
These were
I had to read that 3
steroids.
times. I don't even think about steroids. I had that from my knee when I couldn't walk 2 Sundays ago. That and a morphine shot and anti-inflammatory shot.
Ooh.
Doctor put me on some steroids one time, and I told him, I said that's the only medication I ever took that I would be worried about getting addicted to, and he took me off of it.
When I got that steroid, I mean, when I got the
Addicted
morphine
to
shot,
steroids?
I had steroid pills.
No, I said, but you can get
Yeah,
addicted
you can
to
be.
steroids?
Yeah, you
Really?
can be. It changes your personality too.
I thought that was a different kind of steroid. I thought that was for like building muscles and stuff.
It's all part
Well,
of. It's all part of.
He put me on a kind that would speed your metabolism, all that stuff up, because I was having issues with my stomach, and they tried to make me drink that chalk so they could x-ray my stomach.
Well, I start makes
And
me
they
puke.
said it was, no doubt. I had to drink it like 4 times that day because my stomach was moving so slow they couldn't get the pictures. So they put me on that to speed my stomach up, and boy, it sped me up. Now, I'm telling you, I had never been hyper in my life, but I was so hopped up that I couldn't even hardly talk. My mind was going faster than my mouth could speak.
Dang.
I put it like this, my mind could go faster than Des could type.
Good God.
I don't ever. That's fast. But that morphine, I don't ever want to have morphine again.
I've never had it now.
Yeah, I had it when I had my gallbladder taken out, but then I had it when I couldn't walk. I mean, literally.
So
I had to crawl into the backseat of the car.
So the
to
next
get to
time
the
you want to
hospital.
get less fiend?
Yeah. Or a different kind of pain pill.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to have. My shoulders were on fire. Like I felt like somebody took a heating pad and just heated me up from like under my rib cage all the way up to my neck. I was just like constantly on fire.
Oh,
I don't want that.
nope.
I can't do Percocet, Percodan, or Demerol, and now the morphine.
Well,
I
now
don't want
that was the Percocets, the least one. What was it, like a 325 or something?
It's a 5. Yeah, well, that's the amount of Tylenol, and it's usually like a 5 with 325, 10 with a 325, 20 with a 325. It's got 2 numbers on it. The first one is the amount of Percocet, the painkiller, and the second one is the amount of Tylenol. The what's in Tylenol? What's that? And what is that stuff called? Amphetamine and what is that shit called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
yeah, I can't do any of that.
I'm on 10 325.
It makes me throw up and everything.
Oh man.
Well, I know really back when they had me on them, they was like a 3 something, a 5 something, and a 7 something.
You were probably on a 5 325.
No, I was on the lowest powered one.
Yeah, that's 5 milligram.
I could take one of them, and it would ease me down for 2 or 3 days. They put me on the medium or the high powered one, and I'd be sitting around just. I couldn't take them.
I was throwing up everywhere.
Zing.
Yeah,
zing.
no, that's how they found out. A bad trip and throwing up. I was like, nope.
Did you see that post I made, Des, on my Facebook page about eating the shrooms? Oh no, the edibles. I posted something on our picture about eating edibles. You got to go see it. It's on my Facebook page. Jackie busted out laughing when she found it. I thought she was going to spit something somewhere.
The benefits of having all these screens. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's Benny Hill? No, I'm looking at Benny Hill.
No, not Lenny Hill.
I know, but I'm still going down. Hold on.
It's one right before that, I think.
No, that's your job issue. Let's see. McDonald's.
Nah, it should have been after that.
Okay, so one after that. On the train to work and told the shotgun rod.
These edibles ain't nothing. Me also holding the shower rod, going to train.
Yeah,
I thought a red when I
that's funny.
saw that thing, really.
That is funny. I don't take pain pills until it's like the last second when it's like so intense that it hurts so much. Cause I just hope it goes away on its own.
I never
But
forget
when
that
I
night at the hospital. Jackie's heart was racing. I mean, like really, really fast. It was like crazy fast. I think she got that AFib. But anyway, and the nurse said, "You got to leave." I said, "With me, I got to leave." She said, "Well, we're going to give her something to stop her heart." They were going to stop her heart, bring the paddles in, and then re-jump it to reset.
restart it.
I was like, "You're going to kill my wife and bring her back to life." Okay. So a little while later, they come out and get me, bring me back in. They couldn't kill the bitch. It wouldn't stop her heart. I said, look, she was born in D.C. She's got blood of a cockroach. You ain't going to kill her that way. So I'm thinking in my mind, who can I get her to do in for me? Because they can't give her the chair because they can't kill her. So they can't give her a lethal injection. Hell, she... Yeah, it wouldn't even kill her. They couldn't kill her. I mean, that's the truth. They couldn't kill her. To restart her heart. Man.
A high tolerance of pain meds, huh?
Yeah, she got high tolerance for all kinds of meds, I think.
I think so.
See,
I
they
mean,
gave it to her
obviously,
twice. They gave her that shit twice to stop her heart, and it wouldn't do it.
Jackie's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm not dying for you."
She's like
I don't
Freddy
care.
Krueger, man, Jason and Michael Myers. She coming back.
She's like, "You're not getting rid of me that fast. I'm sticking it around." What happens if I get to? What happens if I get to restart the heart? I hope she haunts their butt.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the shit they try to do, but man,
That's nutso.
they are crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yep, she did. She ended up ICU for 2 days. And this is the wild thing. The doctor was in Delaware somewhere. He came in on a TV screen.
What? Oh, he froze. He's definitely frozen. Here's another one.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
He ends up on a TV screen. He comes back. I'll be back. Okay, Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay, there's 5 of us watching. 5 people watching. Where's everybody? Nobody's talking but Jackie and Gary. Where's everybody else? I think Michelle might have fallen asleep.
All right.
Well,
So look,
about
what
those
I was saying is that she was in ICU in Prince Frederick, Maryland. The doctor was hundreds of miles away. That they were in Delaware. They were reading her monitors in their doctor's office in Delaware, and he would pop in on the TV screen and check on her and talk to her. Wasn't even in
And then he
wasn't
get
even in the
paid
same
for it.
state.
And of course, get charged doctor pay. You have to pay the doctor, and the doctor's not even there to see you. He's in a different state. That's messed up.
Yep. And probably probably charges more for that than if he had been there.
Yeah.
I tell you,
That's
man,
messed
medicine
up.
is crazy. Hey, when I went to go get my gastric bypass surgery, the friend I made there, the guy, me and him became really good friends because him and I had a surgery like a week apart. He got his done early because he volunteered for robotic surgery. The doctor did it with a robot from somewhere else. Did I freeze?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the doctor did his surgery from somewhere else with a robot. Not
Okay.
me. I want that doctor right there.
No doubt. That'll be the next thing. It'll be robots be coming up knocking on your door to give you exams and stuff.
Yeah. They keep their little lizard fingers to themselves.
If you need surgery, a robot will just come into your house and give you surgery right there,
Glenn, I'm telling you, man, when I watched the Jetsons as a little kid, I
Good,
was like,
Jackie.
man, this shit ain't never going to be real.
Yeah, it's getting close, ain't it?
Shoot, you ain't kidding.
Mm-hmm.
You think about it.
You never thought you'd sit in front of a computer and talk to a bunch of people at one time a few years ago, did you?
No, because this was on the Jetsons. They talked over TV screens. I never thought that was going to be possible.
Oh,
We've come a
you go to
long
a
way.
fast food store, huh?
I said we've come a long way.
I was looking at a place over across seas somewhere, Japan or somewhere. They went in there, pushed the buttons on what food they want, and the damn food come out of a thing. Just like on the Jetsons, come right out, hot food.
Yeah.
And cold food, and the drinks came out.
Okay,
came
Jackie.
right out. I mean, it was great. What did she say? Oh, be right back. Oh, okay. It must be getting close to 10. Oh, it's on 1:45. She's going to do it early. But yeah, I mean, you talk about the flying cars. They got drones now that are carrying people like flying cars around.
yeah.
They're testing them every day. I mean, and they got cars that drive themselves.
Well, they've got cars that can fly.
Well, they got cars that drive themselves and park themselves now. They parallel park. They push it where you. Houston, Texas, Domino's has a little tiny, like little miniature car, and it's street legal, and they put in where your address is, and it delivers your pizzas with nobody in it. It pulls up, you walk out, take your pizza out of it, and it drives off.
Wow. Uppy pros.
Yep. I started to say, Cheerios. Ernie's grows big time this time.
Oh yeah, he's
they got
big
one
time.
in Houston and somewhere else. I forgot. Look at.
Got one in Houston and somewhere else.
Crunch.
He grows again and again.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man, technology is crazy.
Hold on. You're gonna hear me chat for a second. It all depends on the weather. If the weather's okay, then I can take you to go pick up a few things. Period.
Oh.
Okay. It's just easier for me to voice text than on my phone because I type like this on the phone with one finger.
I hear you.
I can type on a regular keyboard fine. My daughter, she's all thumb. She's like chicka 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 chicka, and I'm like a one finger pecker.
Yeah, my son's the same way.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I tell you, shit we do now.
Yeah.
I watch that guy Cold Corn Star. Their combines. He just bought that $1 million combine and all them new tractors. He doesn't even have to drive them. There's a computer layout inside of it of the fields. They do a mapping of the field, and he just hits a button, and the combine drives itself. He just makes sure that everything stays running inside, but it drives itself and does everything on its own.
Wow.
Oh yeah, them boys I was helping a couple of years ago over there. Their planting tractor has got that thing in it, and then the combine has it, so the combine knows what the tractor done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it all ties into the same system, and it knows once that thing is seeded, once they put down the seeds, it all goes in that system, and the combine knows exactly where to drive to harvest everything when it's done. I was amazed at how technical it's gotten.
I think they had a 12-row corn planter. And when it come up and the rows started running like this and overlapping, that thing would start putting the seeds off to each one of the rows so it didn't overlap.
Welcome back, Jackie.
Yeah, Michelle. They got to work the bugs out of it. They just bought it, and it's their first year with it, so they're having some issues with it, but they'll get the bugs worked out of it eventually. But man, I just the technology, even the one they had before that had that in it. I mean, it's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, I'll always be afraid I'd be sitting in there and doze off, and that thing would go haywire, and I'd wake up somewhere else, somebody else's field.
Oh, cool. I hope you enjoyed the dinner. I don't know, man. It's insane anymore. It's insane.
Yep. Now they do have tractors that you don't even have a steering wheel on them no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, International's had one out for a few years now. It ain't even got a cab on it, and it's a pretty good size tractor, big 4-wheel drive outfit.
Mm.
They say you can actually sit in your house and drive that tractor through the field.
Oh boy. I could see all the lazy husbands if there was a lawnmower that does that.
Hey, they do have lawnmowers that do that.
What, you sit inside the house and it drives for you?
You
I'm
just set it out there,
I'm
put your docking station and everything. It's like kind of like them vacuum cleaners that the women's got, where it just comes out and vacuums.
Gotcha.
Well, this is a lawnmower that does the same thing. You just set it what day you want.
Husqvarna has it. Husqvarna's got like a little Roomba lawnmower that goes around your yard. It does the perimeters of your yard. I saw one of them in our local store has them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's
And
crazy.
they've got some bank mowers now that is RC controlled. You can sit in your pickup and mow up in big banks.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen those. Right.
Yep.
Wish I had them when I was a kid cutting grass up and down them damn banks. I was worried I was gonna roll down and kill myself.
Yep. One of them people over there I used to help, I can't remember if they brought that out and demoed it for them, or if they was just up there at the dealership and seen it. What would they said they wanted for that thing? $50,000, I think, for that lawnmower.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Well, you go buy a new truck and look what it costs. Go buy a new 4-wheel drive, see what it costs. $50,000-$60,000.
About 2 years ago, I went summers with my neighbor and was meeting a person there at a dealership, and he seen one sitting back there in the back. He had me to get out and walk over and look to see what the sticker was on it. And it was, the sticker listing was $70,000.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
like a house, man.
No crap.
Man. You know, I think they're trying to make us go to electric, because if you think about it, the price of gas, the price of the trucks, the price of the cars, it's like they're forcing people to go electric.
Plus, it's coming in on boats and everything else.
Well, I tell you what,
I don't know how people.
When I bought that Artie Cat, if I had found me a good golf cart, if I'd have known more about the electric back in and found me a golf cart, 48-volt golf cart, I'd have bought it instead. Because I could charge it off my solar power and everything now.
Yeah. I think that's why he wants everything to go solar and wind and everything, because that way we're not destroying our Earth, first of all.
Well, yeah. Well, you take a lot of people talks about all this other stuff, but if you think about it, all these vehicles out here running up and down the road, all them engines sitting out there about 200 degrees and blowing out 300 and 400 degrees exhaust temperature. No wonder the ice is melting up north.
Yep.
No doubt. I think it's got to happen, but I don't think they can push it as fast as they want to push it. I think it's got to take a little more time. And I hate to say it like that, but I mean, I'm sure it'll happen, but
I think the government's got it
happen overnight.
I think the government's got it planned that half of the vehicles by 2030 and all electric vehicles by 2050.
But can we afford it? Like people like me. No.
Well, now I know like the Teslas and stuff, them things are just outrageous. These bigger full size vehicles that's coming out electric, they're all pretty well outrageous. But now you can get some smaller electric vehicles. I meant like brand new. Well, China's got a little pickup out. You can get it and get it shipped over here. I think to buy the truck's about $4,000, but it's going to cost you about another $4,000 time you get it shipped over here and pay docking fees and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
still, you looking under $10,000 for a brand new pickup.
I just want an SUV that I can climb in and out of.
That's what
Being
Jackie
disabled.
wants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, it's
Now, I
almost
tell
10
you,
o'clock. I'm getting ready to go in. Jackie's.
Hey, I was just talking to Jackie. Don't even go
Oh,
there.
what'd she
She
say?
didn't tell
No,
me
I
to
don't
give
know.
me
I
the
haven't talked to her.
countdown.
Oh,
She's
okay. All
telling me
right.
I don't have to give you the countdown.
Good. Oh, that's fine because usually she's in bed by 10, so I didn't want to bother her.
but that
I
little
said that.
Kia Soul, that
My
little Kia
my
Soul
dream
we just
car,
bought,
Judy, it's a car that's got less than 209,000 miles on it. Okay. Something that will last me a little bit longer, and I'm not putting tons of money in it to fix it up because I can't afford a new car.
Hey,
when that
that
little
warehouse I
Kia we
just went to
bought,
work at.
Huh?
The warehouse that I just went to work at with this job
Yeah. Yeah.
was for was Procter Gamble's warehouse, and
Oh wow.
all of their forklifts in there were automatically run, computer run. There was nobody operating them.
Oh wow.
mm-hmm.
All of them.
What did you do?
Yeah, it had to
What
be
did you do to
50
yourself?
to 100. I don't know. My shoulder just started hurting real bad. But it was about 50 to 100 forklifts in there, and none of them had a driver on them. They were all computer.
Wow.
What the hell is
Jackie
going
said,
on?
"You're fine as long as you don't wake up the dog. So don't wake up the dog." You got a heating pad?
No, I don't know. It just all of a sudden pain just started shooting down my right shoulder. My
Okay.
left
How's
shoulder.
your
I'm
heart?
sorry.
How's your
No,
heart?
my heart's all right. My heart's fine. Just my
I know, but
shoulder.
that's okay.
And this just jumped in my lap.
he wants some more love.
Mm,
You might have turned a certain way
I don't
and
know
like
what I
have
did.
a little bit of a pinched nerve.
Yeah, my neck was cracking, but man, I've had a problem with my shoulders going out too, so I don't know.
It could be your rudder cuff.
Something's pinching.
I know. Yeah, you probably turned a certain way and got a nerve pinch.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Well, if you want to call it quits, we can call it quits.
No,
You don't
go
have
ahead.
to.
Go ahead. We can keep going. I don't care. If she ain't mad, I ain't worried about it.
No, she's not mad. Just don't wake up the dog.
No, that's not. They're
You
gonna
wake
bark
up
when
the
I
dog,
go in. That's
she's
not gonna
gonna get
matter.
mad.
Yeah, you don't want to go in the doghouse and wake up the dog.
It's gonna happen. They're chihuahuas. When I open that door, they go.
Yeah, Chihuahua don't miss much.
Judy, I lost. It didn't work out. 2 days in, they changed a bunch of stuff, and what they hired me for changed, and so it didn't work out. So I'm back to looking for another job.
They lied, said Shaky.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I guess they did.
That's not cool.
Nope.
Wow, Gary must have been on. Gary, not Gary. Will. must be
Yeah, I
on a
don't know what happened
really
to
long
Will.
phone call.
I should send him a message. Hey, asshole, did you forget about me?
Do you leave us all hanging? He left us all hanging.
No doubt.
Uh,
I should really mess with him. Let me see here. Let me see here. Will, ow. I also sent Steve, but Steve was driving. He must be busy though, because it's morning time there.
Yeah.
Bomber Steve.
yep. Yeah, I seen he was in there earlier.
Let's see. Send him a message, see if he gets it. It says it was delivered.
Yikes, Gary. If it gets too much, then we'll.
Yeah,
we'll
I don't
call
know.
it.
I don't know what the hell happened. That was just out of the blue. That was weird. And it's just pain shooting in. Right, it's just right in the top, right here.
Yeah, up in the shoulder blade.
Yeah, just right on the top, right in here.
Yeah, and shoulder bone. Yeah, whatever that's called. Clavicle. Part of the clavicle. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
You
I mean,
feel
I didn't
like
hit
the
it on
leader?
anything. I don't know what I did.
Hold on.
Unless it's something in my neck and it's just shooting down from my neck. I don't know. My neck popped and cracked. I don't know.
Was that? I was like, was that your neck? No, that was a bottle. I heard a crack, 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 and I'm like, man, did you just crack it again? No, cracked open your bottle.
Yep.
I have. What do I have for a car? I have a Hyundai Tucson, 2005.
A Hyundai.
Yes, Hyundai, 2009. 200.
Hyundais are good though.
209,000.
We had a Hyundai. They're good cars.
I've had the radiator fixed, the radiator hose fixed, the alternator replaced, battery replaced, four new used tires,
Wait a
windshield
minute.
washers
Four new
replaced.
used. What the hell did you say? 4 new used tires.
Yeah, the
So
Yeah,
used
that was
tires.
you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What else?
Well, you know what? If I hit the lotto, Des, first thing we're going to do is come down and buy you a new car, a new SUV.
I'll take another little
A
Honda.
hybrid. We're going to buy you a Toyota hybrid.
Ooh, Toyotas last forever.
Yeah, we'll get you a nice little Toyota hybrid, like a 4Runner
As
or
long as I
something.
can climb in and out, it
No,
doesn't have to
4Runner.
have
4Runner
all the
sits
bells
up
and
nice and
whistles.
high. You know, 4Runner sits up. It's not
Yeah,
too high, but
but me climbing in with a bad knee is not going to be pretty
no.
to see.
Well, we'll get you what you're comfortable in. We'll take care of you.
Something
Jack,
I can climb in and
Ricky
out
and I'll
of.
come down and hook you up.
I don't
You
want
have to
any. I don't want no. Go ahead.
You have to get it sent off and put airbags under it so you can let it down and get in and then raise it back up, back off.
Yeah, like the Lexuses do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just something I can climb in and out of. It doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles. I'm not that type of person. A working radio, I'll be happy. An AC that works with the heater and
Yeah.
defroster. I'm not stubborn. I'm not picky. Just as long as I have those things working, and the car, that has less than 209,000 miles, I'll be happy.
Hey, Glenn, how many acres do you have? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm gonna be owning about 8 acres probably, but brother's got 15, my sister's got
So you and
about
I got about the
7.
same amount of acreage in.
Yeah.
You and I got about the same amount of acreage. I'm trying to figure out how many animals I could put on this acreage I got. The good thing I got when I bought this bottom lot, see, I'm on 5 acres here. My bottom lot is 5.77, but the bottom lot had a cabin that fell down, and I'm just going to get that taken out. trashed, you know, because it was a small cabin, but it had electric to it and it has a well. So I'm going to put a stable there. And that's where because that way I have a water hookup and electric to the stable.
Yeah.
Or to the barn. You know, it's not gonna be a big barn, but I'm trying to figure out how many animals I can put on that 10 acres comfortably. But it's not gonna be a lot of grazing acres. That's why I'm looking at Highland cow, maybe.
Well, they say like a Jersey cow, you know, you're looking at about an acre per head.
Thank you, Judy.
Goats and stuff, I don't really know how to count them because they graze about as much in the wooded area as they do on grassland.
Garrett's got the Men in Black watching them. Well, I want to find a cow. I was looking at Dexter's because I want to find a cow that's good for raising their young, that takes care of the young, you know, and has a good track record. Dexter's not a big cow, and I don't need a big cow to put in my freezer. You know what I mean? And I can sell off.
Are you wanting it for milk production or just
No, I think I primarily because Glenn, I'm not gonna get up in the morning and milk a cow every damn day.
Oh, come on.
I did that a whole part of the beginning of my life. I'm done with you know, but I tell you what, eventually I may at some point because I want to get a milking goat because I want to make goat cheese. I love goat cheese. I mean, I love goat cheese. So I'm thinking, you know, of smaller, and I'm probably gonna get a setup like you do with the milker, so I don't have to milk it, just hook it up. But I'm thinking, you know, maybe a bull and two cows, and then guess who's back? He must have got my message.
I did.
Did you forget us?
Yeah, you left us hanging.
That's who I was just talking to.
You asshole.
I'm sorry. I was just talking to Bob Hensley.
Robert Hensley?
Yeah. Remember Bob Hensley, Paul Hensley. Remember their youngest brother guy?
Didn't one of them die? One of them died on the sled or something, wasn't it?
One, Ronnie, yeah.
Ronnie got killed on the sled. And didn't one of them get killed in the fire too?
No, I don't think so.
All right. I know Ronnie got killed going down the hill and rode out to 2 and 4 and got hit by a car or something.
Fucking John Patton ran him over on accident.
No shit. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fucked up. That was not a good, and it wasn't nobody's fault. That just kind of happened. Yeah. But yeah, I'm good friends with that family. That's those are that's like my second family.
Sorry, you forgot us, but that's okay. We forgive our family members here.
Yeah, whatever.
Fucking asshole. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sitting here drinking by myself, getting a buzz, and you left us hanging.
Man.
But
you don't want to drink with me.
I was
thinking, good night, Jackie. Sleep well.
How many pigs I'm gonna get, Glenn, and I kind of want them to be able to roam also a little bit. I don't want to confine them until like a month before I butcher them. You know, so you know, I was thinking maybe a big boar, get a boar pig, and then a couple sows that I can at least get a couple litters out of a year and sell off what I'm not going to use for myself, just to help to pay for the feed. You know.
I hope you're ready. I'm sure he knows, but I hope you're fucking ready if you want to get some pigs. Dude, you talk about the most pain in the ass animals I've ever had. Like, they tear up everything. I hate those fuckers.
Look, I'm married. I'm good. Okay, I know how to take care of things.
All right.
You better put in a good electric fence.
Yeah, I'm gonna run a strand of electric around the inside and the outside for predators getting in, because I'm gonna let my chickens free range in there too.
Now, you don't want to let your chickens free range with your pigs.
Okay. I was just about to say, don't do that.
Pigs loves chicken.
Yeah, my horse ate a couple chickens. I learned that too.
Your horse ate what?
Yeah, my horse ate a chicken.
I have never had that happen. That's incredible.
I hadn't neither now.
Yeah? Mean ass horse.
I
had 2 horses in my life. I had a registered quarter horse when I was in high school. But when I was young, real young, my grandfather, I wanted a horse. We had milk cows in, so we already had it fenced in. like 5 acres fenced in. So my grandfather called his first cousin Joyce, said, "Hey, Joyce, can you bring this boy down here a horse?" Joyce said, "Give me a couple weeks. I'll get your horse." Now, mind you, this is in the early 1980s. I don't think it was late 70s. I think it was early 80s. About 2 weeks later, Julius
How old
come
were
in there
you?
with
Like 50?
huh?
How old were you? Like 50?
No, I was maybe 10. So anyway, Julius come in there with his horse trailer, because he had a livestock trailer for holding his cow. He had a cow. He's got his daughter still has it down in Lusby. But anyway, Julius had a big cow farm down there. Julius' parent. So anyway, Julius rolls up in there with his cow trailer, or with his horse trailer, whatever, livestock trailer. And they opened the door inside. They pulled it down inside the cow pen. They opened the door and they backed this thing off of it. And I say thing. This thing had clumps of fur hanging off of it, squares. And I said, Julius, what kind of horse is this? I'm ready to see a nice, pretty horse. Now this thing was about 16 hands. I don't know, maybe 15 hands high. To me, it was big. I mean, I was a little kid.
You were a kid, yeah.
Julius said, son, they just caught this horse. It's a brand new wild Mustang out of Colorado or somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He said, just get on his back and we'll give you the thing and we'll walk you around with it. It'll get used to you. They propped me up on the back of this horse. They got it by the bridle up, they didn't even have a bit in. It just had a bridle on, So they're walking around. Well, this thing broke your halter. This thing breaks loose and pew! I'm holding on the mane, looking like Superman flapping around back there. It got to the fence and it hit brakes.
And you went flying.
Shaking didn't stop. Straight through the barbed wire fence. I was tangled up like a damn oh God.
So they had you riding a wild horse. They had never been broken yet.
That's how I we got this horse one time, and I thought it was cool to me. I was like, oh, my ex-wife was like, now we got to get this horse. It's awesome. It's spotted. It's like one of those Indian horses or Native American horses, whatever.
Palomino. Or not Palomino, but paint.
Pony. Yeah, pony. Yeah, paint.
So
paint pony.
And, my ex-wife was, she was Choctaw and something else, I forget. But anyway, yeah, we get this horse. It was a big deal. We get this horse, and this horse was, to me, I didn't own horses before. I was like, all right, he's cool. He's nice. I like him. No, he was a wild ass horse. And then my daughter was taking all these horse training lessons and went to like these shows, and she kept like flying off, but she'd be hanging off the side, bring herself back up. I don't know. I was laughing, dude. I was like, I think our side of the family is a little too white for these Indian horses.
Hey, Gary said it looks like something behind me. Gary, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you heard this or not before, but this swear to God, it's the God's honest truth. Right here where I'm sitting, where this rail is where I walked out. These lights weren't on, but the spotlight was on, and this was kind of, you could see, but you couldn't see down here. And when I walked to the rail, I was taking a piss off the rail. And down there is a 6-foot fence post. It's still there right now. And beside it was something 2 foot taller than that fence post. It turned around in one swoop, turned around and walked straight down this mountain. And I can tell you, I saw that with my own 2 eyes. And all I could tell you, it was big, dark, and hairy. That's all I could see. I didn't see any facial features, none of that. And I can tell you, it wasn't no freaking bear. And I don't care who believes me and who doesn't. I could give a rat's ass less. Who cares? But that's where I saw it, right here.
I gotta look at the chat. I gotta see if this is my boy. This is Gary.
I'm outside, Gary. I'm outside. I'm outside on my porch.
Oh, it's Gary Johnson.
Yep.
Sweet. All right.
But no, it's probably a tree because there's trees behind me. That's a bush right there. Trees. I need to cut these trees down, but I think that's a tree. But yep. And this deck is probably a good 6 to the bottom of the deck. Is probably a good 6-7 feet off the ground. because if I walk along the bottom, it's still way above my head, and I'm 6'2". But that fence post is still down there, and that fence post I know for a fact is over 6 foot tall.
Nice.
And I can stand next to it, and it's probably about to here, so it's probably about 6.5 foot tall. But whatever it was stood about a good 2 foot taller than that fence post, and it walked away on 2 feet.
Well, at least it didn't come to your house.
Well, I'm at my house. I
I'd
mean,
be a little bit annoyed. I know. I mean, if it came all the way up to your house, but
yeah.
I'd be
We'll
like,
be sitting in there and hear something smack side of the trailer. Bow! Dogs will jump up and start barking.
So that's the weirdest thing to me, man, that you say that, because I've only met a few people who have dealt with this, but that is so weird when you're just laying there and something smacks the side of your house. Like that's happened to me like so many times, and I'm like, is it somebody messing? Like, who would be out here, like where I live? You know, I live in the middle.
Who could hit your house hard enough for you to hear it like that?
I know.
Think about what that house is made out of. Who could hit your house really that hard?
I know, and I'm always like, what is that weird ass thing? Yeah, and now I live in a brick house, and it still happens sometimes. For real, this is crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm hearing.
We know that, but that's beside the point.
It happens.
But anyway, Glenn, if I fence in this 8 acres, how many cows and pigs
Have a good night, Judy.
I can safely have?
Well, if it's 8 acres of grass.
No, it's all woods. All woods.
Well, about how many acres of grass you gonna have?
All woods.
How much hay you willing to buy?
A lot. That's the problem.
But they say it takes about 1 acre of grass per head of cow. Is a good rule of thumb.
A day.
Well, no, to support 1 cow, you need about 1 acre of grass, and that will support that cow through the summer.
So what I was planning on doing was just getting the big round bales of hay, because I get them for $20 a bale, and just putting it right here and just letting the cows eat it.
$20 a bale.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I used to pay so much more for those. Son of a bitch, I was getting ripped off.
They're what, 5x5 bales or whatever. They're big bales.
Yeah,
I don't think they're 6x6. I think they're 5x5.
Last year I was paying 40.
I can get them for $20 a bale.
That's good.
But I mean, I don't know
You've
how
got
many
connections.
I don't know how many I would need for the. And you know, if worse came to worse, maybe I could just clear some of that bottom out and just plant grass down there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the wood for firewood.
Now, if you're going to just make it into pasture, a lot of times you can just go in there and cut them trees down and cut them up. Don't worry about the stumps. Just start feeding that hay like you're talking about, them big rolls, and it'll reseed it in a hurry.
Yeah,
Really?
There, that's done.
So 3 cows, or a bull and 2 cows, and the pig. Can you think the pigs can go in with the cows?
I've seen people do that, but we had one to get loose and get in the pasture down there one day, and I thought the cow was going to try to stomp it.
Yeah.
But then the hog could have probably bit the cow's legs bad enough to hurt the cow. So, you know.
Well,
yeah. They probably just have to be used to each other. Like,
yeah, if you can get them used to one another, yeah, it would probably be okay.
I mean, I could section them off.
Yeah, but the bad part, the hog's going to root up everything that you try to plant. They don't like grass.
Yeah,
well, that's fine. Then I'll keep them down in the woods and
Isn't that something about pigs? They make me so mad because they want to eat the grass, then they just turn it into mud, and then they're mad, and then they want more. And I'm just like, for real.
But pigs don't need a big area. I mean, you can open range them, but they don't really need a big area, do they?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people raise them in like 16 by 16 pens. And smaller, actually.
Have you watched Holler
Homestead? What
Homestead?
kind of life is that for the pig? Like, I had a couple of them, and I only had a half acre fenced in, and I still kind of felt bad for them, but they were all right. They were pot bellies. They were
I
cool.
want to give the animals the best quality of life I can give them because, I mean, yeah, I'm going to reduce them to food consumption, but that doesn't mean they have to be treated like crap. You know, I hate seeing chickens kept in little cages and that shit like for egg production.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I just think that
Now, if you keep the hog rotated on new ground, like every couple of days or so, or
Yeah.
well, say every week, at least once a week, moving to new ground, they
Right.
won't tear it up as bad. But they'll first go in and they'll eat the vegetation like briars, a lot of weeds, grass, and stuff. But then they get the big hungry for the grub worms and everything else.
Right.
now I've got a big section of woods between me and the road and down here. I mean, I got a section I can fence off just for them. You know, it's wooded, and then I can, section off another, and then. And the only other thing I got is I got a lot of rocks down here, and I'm scared to death the cow's gonna break its leg or something because I got a lot of rocks down in
You'll
there.
walk around them. Do you break your legs on the rocks? You walk around them, right? I mean, I would think a
These
cow
a lot
could
of these
be
big,
at least
big
that's
blue. It's like a bunch of big blue boulders, like a river of them, or
yeah.
Unless there are multiple cows there and they get to picking on one another, a cow is more sure-footed than you are.
I would
They
imagine.
walking on forward.
Okay, Des, I will. No problem. I will check them out, Des. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But like she was saying there a while ago, the Hollers Homestead and a bunch of
That's
others.
who she messaged me. Yeah, that's what she just messaged
They
me,
got
and
what they
I'll check
call
them out.
the hog netting.
Uh-huh.
It's shorter than the poultry netting or the goat nets,
I've got
and they're pretty easy to keep moved around.
I've got 2x4, 6 foot tall welded wire for my chickens. Now I don't know if I can do the hogs and all that with that too, but I'll probably get smaller fencing for them.
Shaky, if your shoulder's bothering you that
I
bad,
don't know what's going on with it.
you should just call it and go and take care of your shoulder.
Oh no,
Yeah.
man. It just started. I don't know why it's hurting.
You could have turned a certain way, twisted it.
Hmm.
And you could have done something at work for the last 2 days
No, I
and
sat in the
aggravated
classroom
it.
the last.
Okay.
I mean, it just.
Look, I'm trying to give you
just did
ideas.
it. It just did it. Just when I came back out here, I sat down and
You probably
I don't know,
turned a
maybe when I
certain way.
reach for my drink, I did.
Yeah, pinched it or something.
He froze.
Did I?
Yep.
I hope not.
My beer is empty.
But you was talking about that welding wire and stuff. It works good for hogs for a certain length of time, but hogs is very destructive against any wood, wire.
So even if I put wire, I'll put electric up too. Definitely want electric. I've seen electric keep them, but then if you lose electric, you're kind of done too. They ain't stupid.
Well, now you get a hog used to electric, they won't mess with it for a day or two.
Yeah.
When it goes off.
For a day
I
or
believe
two.
we're froze now.
Yeah.
What?
I believe all of yous froze. We're all froze.
No,
No,
I'm not
we're good.
frozen. I'm reading over here.
Ain't none of us moving on my end.
And when that happens to me, I usually have to leave and come back because it's my end.
I'm back.
We'll
Everybody's
just
back
come
now. I
back.
froze for a minute.
I'm here.
Yeah, we're all moving again now.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'm having a conversation.
Oh yeah. Who you conversating with?
All right.
You know.
Oh Lord. All right. Let me get off here.
All right.
Hey, Glenn, I'll talk to you more about it when you get for free time. I'll send you my phone number or something, and we'll talk on the phone when you're free. And I know you're busy, but if you get a free day or something, or just a free hour or something, we can talk. It'd be nice.
All right. Boy, it just started pouring rain here.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Been going to here. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, Jonesville.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you in
went through
South
here.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Shaky, make sure you do something with that shoulder. If you got a heating pad, use it.
I'm
Or a
gonna piss
rice
Jackie off
sock
and let
or
her hit me in
something.
it.
Or a rice sock or something. Heat it up in the
I'll
microwave
try something. I don't
and
know
put it
what
on there.
If you ain't
Hey,
got none of that,
there might be some triag in your refrigerator. Do you have
Some
any
what?
triag?
Who?
Triag.
What the hell's
Triag.
that? I don't know what you're talking
Triag like a man. It's all right. It just hurts a little bit.
You got a
take you a
headwind in
towel
your
and
refrigerator.
get you a towel and wet it and wring it out and lay it in your microwave and heat it up real hot and lay it across your shoulder.
All right. I don't know.
And then get you a bag of ice and throw on it.
Mm.
That's what they tell me, and I'm the same way.
Go ahead and take a couple shots of moonshine.
I'm just gonna go to bed. It'll be
I'm
all
gonna
right.
actually I'm gonna go and take a hot shower. I'm gonna let that hot shower flow over and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
That helps a lot of times.
It does for my back. My back's bothering me. I can sit in the
Mine
hot
too.
shower and just let it roll on down my back, and it makes it feel so much better for a while anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, guys.
man.
Thank y'all very much for a wonderful night. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you for letting me have my beer for the night. I mean, for the
You're
week.
welcome.
All right, later.
I'll catch up with y'all maybe Monday or Tuesday, and we'll do it again.
Cool.
Maybe a Tuesday because I'm off Wednesday.
Will, let me know when you're free to do a show for one of our shows, and let me know when you're free for an hour so we can do our show. And
what you doing? Well, I don't know. I'll talk to you tomorrow, but maybe. Hey, you want to do a Halloween thing?
Yeah, as long as exactly. I don't think we've got anything going on. Nobody trick or treats here, so
Yeah.
Nobody trick or treats at my door either.
Here,
I'll come as my scary self.
we can do a paranormal talk at night about ghosts and shit.
Hell yeah. All right, man.
All right,
see
guys.
you.
I love you all. Thank you much. Thank you, Glenn.
Later.
Thank
love
you,
too.
Thank you, Will.
Y'all
Bye,
have a
Glenn.
good night.
Everybody in the chat, have a good night. Love y'all.
Bye.
See you later. Where am I at? I'm up here. All right. Y'all have a good night. Love each and every one of you. Show a little kindness to one another. Peace out.